been revealed. Ferguson stand with Rio Ferdinand on it alongside some other club legends. Nice.
Yeah, it's nice, old times, little reminder. Hopefully it's a bit of an inspiration to the players. They want to get their hands on one by hook.
Lyon last week. It means Andre Onana is back in goal despite being left out on Sunday at Newcastle, and his 2 errors in France last week proved extremely costly. With Joshua Zirkzee out, Rasmus Højlund keeps his place up front. Højlund along with Maguire, Dorgu and Casemiro all come back in, but it's a Manchester United bench without a senior striker available to Rúben Amorim. Lyon named the same team as last week despite 5 changes in the league game at the weekend. Maitland-Niles, Mata, Tagliafico, Akuoko and Veretout were all rested in Ligue 1 at the weekend. Alex Lacazette missed chances in the first leg and he starts on the bench as he did last week. George Mikatadze is the top scorer with 15 goals. Lyon's first leg scorers were Rayan Cherki and Diago Almada.
Through this football club, he was captain, he was out of the side, he's come up with big goals, and anybody watching that who wants an inspiration, it's that man Harry Maguire. Rio have the final word.
Well, you know what, it's actually emotional when you're in here and you see the fans' connection with a team like this, and you want the team to be able to go out there and the fans go, that's a bit of me. They showed the heart, the desire, led by that man today, and that guy there as well come off the bench and impacted it. Long may these feelings continue. I wish I could bottle this.
Well, I think the Manchester United supporters, players, staff, anybody connected with the club would agree with that. What an astonishing night. A ground that's seen so many great nights, but in European terms this has to be right up there with the Manchester United were out to all intents and purposes, and they've managed to mount a comeback for the ages. Harry Maguire with the decisive winner. Manchester United are into the semi-finals of the Europa League, and there are quite a few of us who don't know how. It's finished on the night, 5-4 to Manchester United, 7-6 on aggregate, and none of us who are here tonight, Jules, will ever forget this.
Absolutely not, Darren. I've got another one of those right here next to me, Paul Scholes, who has absolutely no idea how Manchester United have just done that. I've never seen anything like that, Paul. That was quite simply an extraordinary football match. How did they do it?
Jules, I have absolutely no idea. Just what an incredible game of football right from start to finish. It was so much in control. Quite the second half, concede a goal, then concede 2. Obviously get to extra time, they got a man sent off, it had everything, go to 40. Lyon think they're through. We've seen them on the sideline, they're celebrating, they're going down to their fans. And to be fair, I think we all thought they were through with 10 minutes to go. And then 3 ridiculous goals in the last 10 minutes of that game was just, it's amazing, it's great. This crowd were incredible. This crowd almost got them through that game, but we have to remember, I know all the celebration, I don't want to be miserable, but we've only won a quarter-final. There's still bigger things ahead. Bilbao will be a different test. Really good team, and we just have to enjoy it. You know what I like the most? I like seeing Amorim on the sideline. No, he's not had much to cheer about. So, look, that was amazing.
Let's hear from 2 of the main men tonight. Danny Jameson is standing by with Kobbie Mainoo and the hero, Harry Maguire.
Jules, I have no idea where to start with this. Harry, you just walked over here and said, we don't do things easily. That feels like quite the understatement tonight.
Yeah, obviously it's an incredible game. We made really hard work of it, I must say. Half time, we obviously 2-0 up and we had full control. I think even of the second half, I felt like we had chances to score that third, and then they scored out of nowhere a bit of a pinball goal, and then it puts us on the back foot and they managed to get that equaliser, and then obviously to go 4-2 down in extra time against 10 men is nowhere near good enough. We opened ourselves up too much, and they're a good team, they have some good forwards, they play great football, but we dug in and we've shown great spirit, and that's what this stadium does, and to come back like that, yeah, it's incredible performance from everyone in the final minutes.
Kobbie, as you're watching that unfold, when you come on the pitch, what's the mentality like, especially when you go 4-2 down? I know this club has great comebacks in their history, not many like that though.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it was an amazing comeback. We put ourselves in that situation though, but now when I come on, I was just trying to bring energy, and, you know, try and contribute to the team they've been doing so well, and, you know, just to carry on the energy and feed off the rest of the players.
When you get the ball, though, on the edge of the penalty area, how did you stay so calm? I think, have we seen you do that against Liverpool? It felt very similar.
I mean, when the ball drops you in there, a yard feels like a mile, innit? So you just got to try and stay as calm as you can and slot it, and look, that's what I did.
Harry, the get level, we're all watching that there thinking there might be time for a winner here. Did you believe that?
Yeah, definitely. I felt like, obviously, the fourth goal for them was a real sucker punch, because even going 3-2 down, I felt like we were going to get chances to come back into it. But yeah, as soon as we got the fourth, I felt like there was going to be another chance, and obviously it fell to myself, and thankfully I put it in the back of the net, and yeah, it was an amazing feeling.
Was there a nervous wait, though? Because we thought they might be looking maybe at a push.
I went near enough for a foul, and yeah, I seen it all the way, and I guided it into that far corner.
Listen, it's not been an easy season, on or off the pitch. This Europa League campaign, though, has been good to Manchester United. A moment like that, to win the game and win the tie and go through, what can that do now for this team for the rest of the season?
I mean, of course, the performance wasn't up to the highest standard for us, but a win like that can bring so much momentum, you know? I mean, when we're rolling the snowball, it's getting bigger and bigger, and we're trying to go all the way.
Well done, guys. Enjoy the moment. See you in Bilbao.
Thank you.
Quite simply, an incredible night here at Old Trafford. Kobbie Mainoo and Harry Maguire with the goals in extra time to win it for Manchester United. And they are getting serenaded as they walk off the pitch, because Manchester United, from somewhere, none of us know how, they've kept their season alive. They were...
Manchester United are heading to the semi-finals of one of the most remarkable nights this stadium's ever seen. That was outrageous.
It was absolutely unbelievable, Paul. We were watching it from just behind where Rúben Amorim stands on the touchline. When the first goal went in, when Bruno scored the penalty, you felt that there was belief there. But did you at that point feel a winner was going to come?
I did, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, because...
Don't lie, you didn't. You couldn't have believed that.
Honestly, Rio, you've seen special things happen at this club loads of times, and I think back to the Ole Gunnar against Liverpool. It reminded me slightly, I know it's only 2-1, and this was 5-4?
Yeah.
But a chance you're playing against 10 men as well. Maguire up front, they don't know how to do that. Do you know what? I actually didn't think that was a penalty. I know the lads up in commentary saying there was contact, but it wasn't enough contact to go down. Casemiro does really well to buy that, and obviously with the contact, the VAR have to give it them.
Just to set the scene of how incredible this was, there was only 6 minutes. Fernandes in that pressure moment, Rio, he knew he had to score that penalty to keep his side in this.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want anybody else picking that ball up and slotting it in the back and him in this Man United team. He's somebody he does things in games that kind of blow you away, and you think, wow, it takes your breath away a bit. And today was no different in that respect. But when the pressure situations come, you want him in and around it. And again, the cute play there and the actions of Casemiro, you see, to get that penalty was great. But then, again, you're just throwing it up there saying, listen, Harry Maguire, get up there, cause havoc. He done it in a game not too long ago, by the way. Yeah, Nottingham Forest. Yeah. So, you know he's capable, and he went up there. But Kobbie Mainoo's finish as well, that was an exquisite finish. The composure, how calm he was in that situation, when you know...
Too many spaces to fill. Yeah. I think in that number 10 role, that advanced role, he has got real quality. Look at that.
The guns are out, though, look. Wow.
And Rio, you just said to me and Paul when you got down here that you didn't know they had a camera on you up there.
No.
It was great to see your reaction.
Yeah, right.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Rio didn't have a camera on him. Come on. Come on.
He didn't. I mean, what an incredible moment. That made it 4-4.
Here he comes.
And here comes the Manchester United manager. Before we show you Harry Maguire's winner, Rúben, congratulations.
Man. Congratulations. Wow.
I mean,
nice to see you smile.
Wow. Wow. Do you have any words to sum that up?
No, it was hard, and I was watching again the 99, the documentary.
Oh yeah.
So to have some inspiration for this moment, but was a great night. I think the team were tired, and you feel it during the game, and then 4-2 with one more player, and you think it's over, but here is never over.
Did you believe? Did you still believe?
I felt that here everything is possible. And then you feel the environment. And then after the 4-3, the penalty from Bruno, and you feel that you can change the game.
How pleased are you that you was actually about to change the game with goals, given the fact that you didn't really have many goals on your bench, but you made those substitutions and they had huge impact in the end?
We tried to put Harry Maguire because he's the only guy that can score a goal with his header, and then Kobe Mino he has a lack of pace in this moment because he had that injury and he stopped for a while, but he's really good on short spaces, and then he has the ability to do that kind of goal, and then we try it, and sometimes it works, and today was a good day.
How important is it now, Rúben? I know you're coming into the end of the season, which is really important part, to get some of your better players back. You've got Luke Shaw some minutes tonight, obviously Mason Mount, Mino you mentioned as well. Such an important time to get them back onto the pitch.
It's really important because I can feel that is really, when you are here, you can feel that playing Premier League and the European games is really hard. If you don't have the full squad, it's almost impossible. Mason Mount brings us experience. You can see Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw was meant to play 30 minutes top, but then we had a problem with Nunes at half-time. Vic has a personal problem. He had to leave. So all this stuff happened during this game, but in the end it was a good day.
Going back to the performance, what's your feelings on the performance in general? Going 2 goals up, throwing it away, allowing 4 goals against you. What's your general feeling around that?
I think we start well, but we are not really consistent to maintain the game in the same way for a long time. And then when I feel that the team is a little bit tired, we drop a lot. And but we have experience against games against Arsenal and City. We can defend quite well this moment. I think we should do better in the 2 goals of Lyon. But that's it. I think we have a lot to improve, but the character was there.
Is there a frustration for you, Rúben? You think from the Premier League performances then to Europa League, it seems to be different. Like, it frustrates the life out of me. It must be frustrating for you.
Yeah, of course, because especially because of the reflection of the coach is the league. You can be good in European games, but your reflection as a team is the league, and we are underperforming. But then we have to see the context. You can see that we lack a lot of characteristics in our team. You want to push forward, and sometimes you see Garna really tired, but you feel during the game he's the only one can make transitions.
Yeah.
So you
feel
a lot
physically it's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, I think so. And
running pace, power.
Yeah,
strength.
and when we play against European teams, you can feel that we can cope better with that.
Yeah.
In Premier League, we suffer a lot. We can play good, but sometimes to create chances, to let the players 1 against 1 with 3 defenders in the back, we try to do it today and we manage to do it sometimes. In Premier League, it's completely different.
Let's get positive, man. It's been a great result, entertaining, the emotions up and down all day. This must be a bit of belief now built into this team and to you now based on what you've achieved today and the emotion that runs alongside it.
I think is one type of moment that can change a lot of things, and sometimes we just look at the tactical aspect, the physical aspect, but this kind of moments can change a lot in the player's mind. I think we'll have to go to be really focused on Europa League, and we have to take a risk sometimes with the kids in Premier League, and we have to be tough on that, and the fans have to understand that we have to focus on the Europa League.
Athletic Bilbao next, where you hope to end this season lifting silverware. Is there genuine belief in that dressing room and with you that you can go all the way and do it?
Yes, you can see in the stadium. So everybody in the moment can believe that is possible. We need to be a little bit luck on the injuries to reach that with some players. Is going to be tough, but the last I had in my career 1 final, and I had the semi-final in Turin, and the final was in Turin. So we lost the final, so let's change that. It could be the same as a coach.
Before we let you go, we were just about to see Harry Maguire's winner when you were joining us. Let's watch it with you here, Rúben. Talk went in.
And when you turn to the fans, and they are crazy. I feel for the people who had to live in the 2-4 because of the traffic. They will be gutted.
And it was a roller coaster of emotions for you, for Rio, for some of the fans in this stadium. We saw a young.
No, again, we know that we are underperforming and we deserve all the critics, but we still have time to make something special of this season. So we have to think like that and to be positive.